this morning's U.S. Bank Economic 360. One of our favorite topics, the weather. Yes, there is an economic twist, a big one to the weather. It's been so bad all over the country this winter that it's having an impact on unemployment, retail sales, home construction, just to name a few. U.S. Bank Vice President and Senior Portfolio Manager Mike Denneman is with us this week to give us the forecast. The weather has been so bad, Mike, all over the country. I couldn't even get out of Washington, D.C. last week. The government was shut down. 2 days for weather, 1 day for a holiday. Can we assume that all this is going to have a negative impact on the economy?
Sure. It's unavoidable. I mean, if you look at the broader economy, people shop less when the weather's bad. Construction slows down, hiring slows, airlines, railroads, trucking companies all struggle with the snow and ice. And of course, you, I, everyone else are paying more to heat our homes during this deep freeze. So those are dollars that aren't able to be spent elsewhere. So you roll all of that together and what you get is a pretty tough couple of months for the economy.
So with economic reports coming out in the weeks and months ahead, are we going to see that in those reports reflected, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's very likely. Let's just start with gross domestic product, or GDP, which is a measure of all the goods and services produced in our nation's economy. At the start of the year, the forecast was that the first quarter could be pretty decent, maybe 4% growth. But now, 2 months in, it's looking like the weather could shave as much as 0.5% or maybe more off of that number. So that's a pretty significant dent. And if you're looking for culprits, there's a lot out there. Retail sales in January fell by the most in almost a year. Housing starts were down significantly. You look across the broad economy and there's really no area that's not been touched by the weather.
The nice thing about a bad winter is we know that spring always comes. It will be coming, hopefully, just around the corner. Can we expect to see any rebound when that happens?
Knock on wood. Let's hope. That's the silver lining. But it looks like this. This is economic activity that's not gone away. It's just been postponed. So, for instance, if you were going to build a house last month but didn't because of the weather, you're still likely going to build that house once the snow melts. Same with, say, buying a new car or expanding your business. So there's going to be this pent-up demand that once the weather improves, hopefully that flows back into the economy and creates a nice economic boost. Really, I think the end result is that this is not economic activity that was lost, but merely delayed. So pushed from first quarter to second quarter. And so we're likely to see the effect of second quarter economic reports being much better than expectation to the same degree that first quarter reports are coming in worse than expectation.
Yeah, hopefully that would offset and then the overall year would look better all the way around.
Exactly.
All right, Mike, interesting story. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, Brian.
We appreciate you and U.S. Bank.